শুনতে চাইছেন।
Lord, I am very sorry that all of a sudden it has been disconnected. Now, Lord, kindly come to the order which has been page 121, starts from page 21. Kindly come to Lord, page 122, which has been read. The High Court shall, however, ensure that none of the tainted candidates are permitted to slip through in the phase selections, be it on any pretext. The High Court shall also ensure that the list of tainted candidates is placed on the public domain with full details as to ensure that this does not happen. This tainted list has been placed in the public domain. We have placed it. 27 November. So far, the untainted as concerned, now those who are not specifically tainted, they are working. That list also we have prepared in one matter. Your Lordship has directed, we will give it. Now, we will give it.
Allow him to speak.
Now, therefore, this list, what has been stated in paragraph, this judgment of 46, the judgment paragraph 46 is concerned. Kindly come to me, Lord, page 72. The last question relates to the relief granted and whether it requires any modification. We find no valid ground or reason to be interfere with the directions of the High Court that the service of the tainted candidates were appointed must be terminated and they should be required to refund any salaries payment received. Since their appointments were to be removed, so and so, the next paragraph. For candidates not specifically found to be tainted, the entire selection process has been rightly declared null and void, but due to the egregious violation and illegalities which violates Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution, as such, the appointments of these candidates are cancelled. However, candidates who have already employed need not to be asked to refund. Then categories have been said. Then, Lord, kindly come to paragraph. Appointment. Now, the appointments have been with the untainted one. Kindly come to paragraph, page 76. Kindly come to page. I kindly come to page. An advertisement for recruitment to the aforesaid post shall be published before 31st. First, kindly see the first. We are inclined to accept the prayer made in the present application so far it relates to assistant teacher for classes 9 and 10 and classes 11 and 12 not found to be tainted, subject to the following condition. What are the conditions? Shall be published before 31st March 2021. The examination and the entire recruitment process shall be completed by 31st December 2025. And the state government, the applicant, West Bengal Board of and the West Bengal School Council shall file their respective affidavits by 30th. It has been done. In case so and so, we clarify the order shall not be read as a conferring any special right or advantage to the aforesaid teachers. Aforesaid teachers means untainted teachers. And insofar as the phrase recruitment process is concerned, we are not inclined to accept the prayer in the present as insofar as non-teaching posts in group C and D are concerned as the number of appropriate appointees specifically found to be tainted in the said group is substantively high. And secondly, what has prompted us to pass the order in respect of assistant teacher not found to be tainted is that students undergoing study presently should not suffer on account. Therefore, tainted list is also there. Repeatedly it is coming, they are approaching, publish this. What is the legal right they are having? They have already participated in the selection process. Must be again having been failed. They are
No,
approachable.
past.
Past then.
Call for verification.
Call for verification, very good. Call for verification, very good.
Again, I am also having a stigma. The selection process, tainted candidates are allowed.
Will you allow me to speak or not to speak?
No, sir.
Only you will speak.
No, you.
We will not speak. You are only speak.
No, you have stated that I have failed.
No,
I have passed
the objection has to be. My lord, your lordships on the other day said not to speak any other persons. Now, if I say anything, your lordships will pass comments against me. Now, how they are dealing with these matters. Now, my lord, our submission is very clear. The tainted teachers list has been published. Untainted are working. The what list I will pass may not found to be tainted. Again, one after another prayer is being made. My lord, one thing, my lord, kindly excuse me, my lord. I want to communicate one thing to your lordships, my lord. Whatever it may be, 2000 selection process, those who will go, their name have been deleted, the Supreme Court ultimately has finalized it. If they found that any tainted person has been appointed by me, they will come, of course. But through the court, they cannot make any roving inquiry. I cannot satisfy everyone's demand. Every day, everyone will come, every day demands. I am, whether I will do my selection process or I will do it. I have to go by the selection process. Time has fixed up to 31st December. So far the teachers are concerned. We are working in tremendous pressure. And all have been, whatever your lordships have directed, we have uploaded. Uploaded already. Only one matter that your lordship, with my deep respect to your lordships, that your lordships have extended the scope of the candidates. That way we have filed an SLP. But kindly do not entertain now. If anyone, if you wants to entertain, if whatever it may be, let all that after the selection process is completed. If selection anybody has got wrongly, and if it has been established, his name will go. Thereafter, whose name will come, that's we do not know. I will be beseeching to your lordships kindly. Kindly, do not interfere at this stage now. And your lordships are not interfering in number of matters. A number of matters that I am grateful to your lordships. But the allegation regarding recommendation after the third round of council post-expiry of the panel in that matter are misplaced. Because it was firstly recommendation process was delayed due to legal so and so. And second, my lord, the main submission will be who would be tainted has been said by the Supreme Court itself. And who are untainted, that has been said by the Supreme Court also. The waitlisted candidates of 2016 who didn't get the chance, they cannot make a road and path in this selection process by saying so. It is only their case is that 2016, those who are listed, those who have not been recommended, waitlisted or not recommended, they should be treated as an untainted. That is not the scope of the Supreme Court judgment. With great respect, I tell you, lords. And kindly do not pass any directions we have given. Let them go, see, watch everything, and those who are working, those who are working up to 31st December, they will be treated as untainted.
My lord, there are also other prayers, but as an interim measure, my lord, I am praying this. Because in this prayer, my lord, no one will be prejudiced as of stage. And the sanctity of the examination instill confidence among public. Because again, my lord, but why did the Supreme Court pass such type of orders? Because they were tainted candidates, they were allowing.
Good question.
My lord, here no case of fraud has been made out now.
Maybe as an
No,
interim
no,
measure.
no. But not to satisfy public confidence is in different concept, not here.
Yes, tainted candidate was allowed. That is why
Public
the
confidence is a different question.
List has been
So the second SLST within bracket 80, comma 2025 in respect of classes 9 and 10. Stop. The petitioners have participated in the recruitment process. Stop. They pray for a direction upon the commission for publishing
It's 28.
the entire list of candidates with full details who have not been found to be specifically tainted in the public domain. Stop. Submission of the petitioners is that the same is required to be published. For proper implementation of the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court on 26th November 2025. In a special leave petition within bracket civil, diary number 46049/2025. In the matter of Bibek Paria and others versus the state of West Bengal and others. Step. It has been submitted that the Honorable Supreme Court was pleased to direct the High Court to ensure, not direct, observe, that the High Court shall ensure that none of the tainted candidates are permitted to slip through in the fresh selections, be it on any pretext. Stop. Paragraph. Attention of the court has been drawn to the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court on 3rd April 2025 in Civil Appeal number 4800 of 2024 in the matter of State of West Bengal versus Boishaki Bhattacharya within bracket Chatterjee and others. Reported in 2025 SCC Online SC 719. Paragraph 31. Wherein the Honorable Supreme Court specifically held that the counseling process and the appointments made to the post of assistant teachers for classes 9, 10 and 11, 12 after expiry of the panel is illegal and contrary to the rules. It has been submitted that the list of tainted candidates published by the Commission does not contain the names of candidates who were called for counseling and given appointment after the expiry of the panel. Stop. The list of tainted candidates only consists the names of candidates in respect of whom there is issue with regard to the OMR, rank jumping, out of panel appointment. Only these three heads or any other head?
No, these three heads, they have public expiry, they have not public.
বললাম sentence টা and comma হবে না and out of panel appointment. Step. It has been submitted that the that as per the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, the candidates who were called for counseling and provided appointment after the expiry of the panel ought to be treated as tainted candidates and their names should also be published and be brought to the public domain. Stop. Apart from the above, there are other prayers of the petitioner. Stop. The prayer for publication of the list of the untainted and specifically not tainted candidates is only an interim relief which the petitioners are praying. Stop paragraph. The aforesaid submission and prayer of the petitioners is opposed by the commission. Stop. It has been submitted. আমি সব জায়গায় petitioners বলেছি. It will be petitioner action. It has been submitted that the commission, in compliance of the direction passed by the court, has already published the list of tainted candidates. There is no direction upon the commission for publication of the list of untainted or not specifically tainted candidates. The petitioner cannot be permitted to convince the court to go for to conduct a roving inquiry contrary to the direction passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. Stop. The according to the commission, all directions for publication have been acted upon. Stop. It has been submitted that the candidates who are still in service have to be taken as untainted candidates. Stop. Paragraph. I have heard the submission made on behalf of both the parties. Stop. The Supreme Court time and again has made the stand extremely clear that none of the tainted candidates are permitted to slip through in the fresh selections, comma, be it on any pretext. Stop. The Honorable Supreme Court specifically held that the counseling process and the appointments made to the post of assistant teachers for classes 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 after the expiry of the panel is illegal and contrary to the rules. Stop. It has been brought to the notice of the court that the panel in question was published by the West Bengal Central School Service Commission. কি বললাম? That the final panel in respect of selected candidates with reference to first SLST-2016 for recruitment of assistant teachers in classes 9 and 10 was published by the Commission with a notification dated 12th March 2018. Stop. The West Bengal School Service Commission, bracket open, selection for appointment to the posts of teachers for classes 9 and 10 in secondary and higher secondary schools, bracket close, rules, comma 2016 has been placed before the court. Stop. Rule 15 of the 2016 rules specifying the validity of the panel and the waiting list has been relied upon. Stop. The same mentions that each panel and waiting list shall remain valid for 1 year from the date of publication of the panel and waiting list or the date of advertisement for the next selection test, whichever is earlier. Stop. It has not been brought to the notice of no order, comma, notification or any contemporaneous document has been placed before this court in support of the submission to prove that the validity of the panel stood extended beyond the statutory time period. Stop. In such a situation, the date of expiry of the final panel published by the Commission has to be taken as 11th or 12th March 2019. Stop. Any counseling or appointment given to the candidates in respect of classes 9 and 10 and 11 and 12.
Well,
No,
11 and 12
11,
date is
12
different.
দিতে হবে না। 9 and 10 would be beyond the statutory time limit. Stop. The Supreme Court has consciously used the expression within quotes, be it on any pretext, in the order dated 26th of November 2025. The same, comma, not same, the aforesaid expression, comma, in the opinion of the court would certainly include the candidates who, according to the Supreme Court, were given illegal appointments beyond the expiry of the panel. Stop. The commission, comma, for reasons best known, comma, did not publish the names of those candidates who were directed to appear for counseling and provided appointment beyond the expiry of the panel. Stop. For complying the direction passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, comma, the Commission has to ensure that the selection process that is being conducted in accordance with the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court remains absolutely corruption-free, comma, transparent, and fair. Stop. Till the list of tainted candidates is not properly prepared and published, comma, it will not be possible for the Commission or the contesting candidates as to who may be treated as the untainted or the specifically not tainted ones. Stop. In line with the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, the Commission ought to publish a proper list including all heads which the Supreme Court found to be illegal. Stop. Next. If the Commission is not willing to publish such a list of tainted candidates, comma, then it has to be assumed that anybody whose name is not anybody whose name does not feature in the list of tainted candidates has to be taken as an untainted or not specifically tainted one. Comma. In such a situation, there is high possibility that the candidates who were provided the opportunity of counseling and issued appointment letter beyond the statutory time period may slip through and the same may pollute the entire selection process all over again. Stuff. The candidature of such candidates may again be challenged before the court of law, leading to uncertainty in the selection process. It is the earlier selection process which was initiated in the year 2016 stood set aside by the order passed by the Honorable Division Bench of this court in the year 2024, and the same has been upheld by the Honorable Supreme Court with certain modifications in the year 2025. The candidature of the candidates ought not to be put under jeopardy on repeated occasions. Stuff. After all, the job would be the source of life and livelihood of the candidates who may be selected in the ongoing recruitment process. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the interim relief sought for by the petitioner stands allowed. Stop. The commission is directed to publish a proper list of tainted candidates containing all heads which were found by the Honorable Supreme Court as illegal. Stuff. The matter is made returnable once again on. Yes, please.
Not specifically found to be tainted, that list.
Kindly seize the interim relief prayer.
It's there.
31, page 31.
Yes.
An order directing the respondent concerned to forthwith publish the entire list with full details of all candidates who are not specifically found to be tainted and who do not fall under the purview of any unlawful appointment obtained through rank jump.
A separate list including names of the candidates who have been found to be untainted or not specifically tainted shall also be published.
But excluding those categories.
So that the candidates so that such candidates may be saved from the stigma which they are currently facing in public. Yes, sir. The matter is made returnable on 8th of January 2026.
My lord, just kindly specify that a list of candidates who are not specifically found to be there other than those 4 categories.
I have kept one category in the list of tainted candidates, which means the other becomes minus that.
Well, and kindly frame a time limit that they should publish within 1 week or so.
Forthwith publication.
Since your lordship has hold that March 2019 is the cut-off date for expiry of panel, my lord, in
The
item
affidavit
number
of service be kept with the record.
Sir, this
Well,
was the subject matter in item number 41, your lordship last stock
item
exchange.
number 41, my
We
lord,
have
we have
filed
taken
also,
some
my lord.
orders of High Court, my lord, where
Well, item number 9 is class 11.
1 minute.
My lord, this has to be, my lord, adjudicated because item number 41, my lord, we have made a CAN application. My lord,
1 minute. This is item 7 going on. It will be called on one by one. Whatever you've got to say, you please say at that point of time.
since your lordship has already
hold, my
March
lord.
is the cut-off, my lord, our point in item number 41 is that it has been extended, my lord. Because before the Supreme Court also, my lord, the commission has filed a report saying that it has been extended and that has been not been discarded by the Supreme Court.
Very well.
I have
My lord, my lady, I'm also appearing in items 18 and 41.
There is nothing on record in this matter shown for extension. The commission could have shown that this has been extended. The commission has not shown it. The commission is the best person to show that the date has been extended.
My lord,
The commission has not shown.
it is not the commission, my lord. It is also, my lord, our candidature. Your lordship kindly appreciate, my lord.
I understand your
One line
candidature.
of permission without hearing us, my lord, may cause, my lord.
I understand.
Kindly
When
appreciate.
your submission is to be supported by the commission till I get it from the commission that it has been extended. I cannot take it.
The commission is not ready today, my lord. Item 41 commission.
No, my lord, we can
My lord,
file.
item 18, the commission's
My lord, we can
affidavit
file
is there.
affidavit.
It's been filed in the CAN.
Mr.
18 and 41.
My lord, we can file affidavit.
Yes, there is an
My
extension.
lord, Mr. Bandyopadhyay is making
We can file affidavit, it has been extended. But your lordships have not given us.
Why Mr. Sir is making a statement, please.
We can file an affidavit. We can show to
file
your
an
lordships extend. No, extend.
an
Your
affidavit.
lordships have is passing a final order. Is a
Affidavit.
final order without giving
For
chances to file affidavit.
All right. Direction diye din to for filing affidavit in opposition.
No, prior to that, how can I implement it?
An application is pending.
All right.
41 item number, my lord.
All right.
One matter I have shown to your lordships.
Affidavit in opposition.
No, it is very difficult to argue a case
I'll
without filing
sign.
our affidavit.
23rd of December.
Only on the basis of the petitioner's submission statements. We have to file our affidavits. Your lordship,
5th
final
of
order
December.
having a cascading effect.
And take on one more line. The candidature of the candidates relying on the list published, if they participate in the fresh selection process, shall abide by the result of the writ petition.
Lord, I have a very humble prayer, if you Lordship
Yes.
kindly consider that Lordship is Lordship was hearing and has been hearing, and next date in 6th, wherein, my Lord, this particular point, whether after expiry of panel all candidates they become tainted or not, Lordship has heard also.
No, but then paragraph 31 of the Supreme Court judgment is very
Well,
clear.
Paragraph 31.
I cannot
But
go.
my lady, may I just request this? My lady, may I just request this? I'm sorry, I'm appearing virtually.
Just 1
My
minute.
lady, may please hear us in items 18 and 41 on this point, and just please consider our arguments before passing an order.
All right.
Lord, may I
This is all we're requesting,
very
because
humble
there is, whether this is an irregular appointment or it is tainted or untainted, that's the legal argument.
But then how
Supreme
can this
Court-
court decide if the Supreme Court has already decided it?
No,
Madam,
my
that's-
lady, respectfully,
Dr.
the
Guruswami,
Supreme
can I
Court does
just
not
conclude it? Can I-
consider those whose panels.
Dr.
How
Guruswami,
can you
just give me
satisfy?
one.
Why don't you
Doc-
satisfy the
the-
Supreme Court?
No, my lady, even
I
the
have-
Supreme Court's order does not
I
consider
also
these
keep
people
all of
to
No
be
contrary
tainted.
observation. Supreme Court has held it to be illegal.
Madam,
No, my lady.
Illegal but not tainted.
That's the paragraph.
Illegal but not tainted.
May I just read? May I
Illegal
just
but not
read?
tainted. Supreme Court has said that illegal
Mr.
but not
Bandhavada,
tainted.
can you give me just one second?
Similarly, other
I have a
candidates
very,
who are
very
not
humble prayer
specifically
in this.
tainted. That is the language of the Supreme
Doc-
Court, not specifically
Dr.
tainted.
Guruswami, just give me one second. Just 1 second.
Please, my
Very-
lady,
very-
please just hear us at some modicum of with some
You are
time
not a
before
party
you
at
pass
least.
this order.
Dr. Guruswami, just give me 1 second. Just 1 second.
Applications are being
Very
moved
humble-
against the persons.
humble-
They have not been made
I'm not
party.
able to say why should you be
In
pleased?
this order, no one will be prejudiced as of now.
These
Everyone
are-
will be prejudiced.
No one will be prejudiced.
Everyone will be prejudiced.
No one will be prejudiced.
Everyone
The
will
list
be
is published.
prejudiced.
No one, you have a right to challenge the list also.
No, everyone will be prejudiced. You have right to challenge and also made party.
Then I'm not going to sign it now.
কি বলছেন?
My lord, this only one sentence, my lord. My lord, lordship has been hearing this point. We may lose. I'm not saying that whatever interpretations that we are saying,
Is
But-
correct.
yes. But one thing for sure, if the Honorable Supreme Court has said that the panel expiry is tainted, we will not even say a single word. But if the situation is this, that the Honorable Supreme Court held that tainted are those persons who are in that chart, which I have read out and Lordship has all taken note of, then, my lord, this order may have a devastating effect. My only prayer is, my lord, kindly keep it on
It
6.
will be taken up. It will be taken up
It still
now after we are already during the recess period.
Yes.
Yes,
Item-
grateful.
Lord, item number
Grateful.
12, item number 9.
Orders, I am told there are orders of court. Please bring if you have any.
Yes,
And
yes.
the commission has any, please show. If you have any, please show
My
that
We'll show the Supreme
there
Court
is my
order.
oppositions,
period-
but I say different. I say that there are total out of 8 counseling, 7 have been found to be in order.
No,
Supreme
my lord,
Wait.
Supreme Court found that beyond 2 all are illegal.
Yes.
I don't say it is legal. I say these two things are
Your expression is even though it is illegal, they cannot be termed as tainted.
not, they cannot be. Supreme Court did not term them as tainted.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's not my interpretation. I say the
Right.
Supreme Court categorically said that those who are tainted, they are the persons of OMR mismatch and
Like the other three
that
categories.
is only thing.
The out of
And-
expiry,
and as far
beyond
as the
expiry.
Expiry,
That is not-
that's of course illegal. For the illegality, you lose the job. That for institutional illegality, you lose the job, but that is not the cheating. That is not the fraud. That is
Yes,
not.
yes.
May I just
I
make
remember
one?
it. I remember
Yes,
it.
may I just-
all I
may I
humble, all I pray this.
My lady, may I just further
I have
amplify
dictated
this?
Kindly do not sign it.
I'm not signing it. I'm keeping
Yes,
it
yes.
here. I'll hear you
Because
and
it
then
has either way.
Yes,
my lord.
and may I just read
Not
one
say-
line to you from
not
the
say
Supreme Court's language to explain this because I have the judgment in front of
Our
me.
interpretation. I say that if whatever would be there, it has to be what Supreme Court said.
yes.
If Supreme Court had said this, we will accept it.
Yes. My lady, may I just read the language of the Supreme Court, just specifically, just 3 words. Other candidates who are not specifically tainted.
That is CST matter.
Madam,
Fine.
item 41, then kindly take up.
18 and 41. 41, if my lady will hear, we will argue this and take your ladyship through the Supreme
Nine.
Court's order.
I'll take up later on.
9
It's
is
the same thing.
same thing, 11,
There
date
is some
31.
issues with them. If 2 orders of the same bench becomes contradictory, then it will be difficult. So for
Yes.
maintaining parity, I'll hear that also, and then I'm going to sign or not sign or change or
Yes.
modify whatever.
Very
Nine will be heard along with 18 and 41.
Grateful. Grateful.
Nine, because
9 is regarding
11, 12.
12.
11, 12.
yes, 7, item number 7, my lord has been pleased to pass an order. No, your lordship has been inclined not to sign it
Right.
without hearing.
This is 9 and 10.
Class 9, 10, yes.
Uh,
This is
7
9.
is class 9 and 10. and 9 is 11 and 12.
11, 12, I'm not touching now. 9 and 10.
Very well.
Item 8.
So
41.
your lordship will only, my lord, here after lunch, my lord.
41, it is being submitted.
18
lordship
and
will hear
41
41
is
first.
on and out of